Welcome back, guys. As you can tell by my wardrobe here, I have not gone home, left, or gone anywhere, but I'm still here hanging out, getting things ready for you guys. Today we're just going to talk about something simple and let y'all do a simple activity with it. So, typography components. The first thing we're going to talk about is styles of lettering. So, we have two styles, basic. Serif is with feet. Sans serif is without feet. So sans always means without, so that's something that you can easily remember. So what are feet when it comes to fonts? If you look right here, hopefully you can see my mouse, you will notice that at the bottom of this A, we have a nice little line. That is considered feet. So right here at the bottom of this Y, we have this foot. The bottom of the A, they're basically extra little dashes that appear. Sans serifs are the ones without feet. So here we have just a block. It doesn't go past the edge at all. So this up here, typography components, that is a sans serif font. It is without feet. Here we go, sans serif without feet, serif with feet. So you may be wondering what the big deal is with that and why that has to do with fonts, and it actually has to do with readability and personality, but we'll talk about all that a little bit later. Another thing you can look at with your typography is weights. So we have light, that is something that is very thin and small. Medium is kind of average. Bold obviously is thicker, so just imagine if you're drawing with a pencil, a light font, you're only going to do 1 or 2 strokes. A medium, we'll probably do 3, and bold, you're going to get 4 strokes going, just like a painter. So those are the 3 basic fonts. Most fonts start as a medium. In our applications like InDesign, you'll notice that when you pick a font, you have tons of different options with that. On something like Word, you can always hit Command B and you can bold a font. So most fonts start as a medium, but then they can be light or bold depending on your needs. Italics are when they're shifted a little bit, and condensed is when they're kind of small and shoved together. So if you need to fit a lot of stuff in one space, you're going to want to use a condensed font. We use that all the time in yearbook, especially when we're doing like team names, because there's so many names in such a little spot. Last thing you have to think about is personalities. So something that is sophisticated might look handwritten, it might be italicized. Something that is fun might be bubbly. Childish is also going to be kind of bubbly. So now that we've talked about those typography components, their styles, their weights, and their personalities, I'm going to have you do a little assignment. So we are going to analyze typography today. You are going to find a magazine cover in your house or online if you don't have one. Here I have Better Homes and Gardens. I suppose this is supposed to help my home and my garden better. I have children running all over the place though, so it's a struggle in my life. But we're going to ask the following questions. Good thing I can edit this. What style of lettering is used on the cover? So here we have a serif or sans serif. Can you remember? It has the feet, so it's a serif font. Remember, sans serif is without feet. This one here is a sans serif font. So I would write that the title, this is actually called a masthead, is a serif, and then the headline over here is a sans serif font. Now we go back to a serif font here. This one is technically a serif font as well because it has these little dots. Those stand as the feet in this. This one is definitely sans serif. We have a serif here, and down at the bottom, sans serif. And then you're going to say, if they're all the same, why do you think that is? If they're different, why do you think that is? I'm not going to give you those answers. You've got to come up with that on your own. The next thing you're going to look at are what are the weights used in the different areas. If they differ, why do you think this is? So for mine, these seem to all be pretty bold. This one is considered a light font right here. So we have a light here. This one's a medium. This one, even though it's teeny tiny, is actually a bold font, and this one is definitely a bold font. So you're just going to answer those quick few questions. If you want to type it, you can. If you want to make a video so I can see your faces, just like you get to see mine all the time, you can do that as well. Have a great day. Bye, guys.